Good morning. Welcome to Satsang. If you don't want to die as a seeker or as someone who searches eternally something else, you have to find a place in you which is not touched by circumstances, feelings, concepts. You have to go back where you come from. And that is a sensation one has got when he places himself in a journey or in a search. Otherwise, where he comes from is always here, always available. Otherwise, you see what a suffering, what misleading, what a unhappy life we can have. So it's our birthright to also be at peace, happy, but not depending on circumstances, because then we will always search. So how? Not catching the how. I mean by that whatever rises, whatever experience is there, dare to say it's the mind. It is the creation. It is in time. Whatever feeling it gives you, it will be ephemeral. I think this is the experience of everybody. And when one feels it's not like that, it is simply because it is. It is. Maybe he is no more there to have the need to experience. Because anyhow, any question will be towards the manifestation, which is ephemeral. The results are always ephemeral. That's it. And you can ask your own questions if needed. I agree that this journey can be abruptly dropped, but it can be also long, and because the mind has a need of survival, very basic, so it doesn't want to simply be seen as unsubstantial. Yeah.
Hello, Ganga. I read about Papaji Satsangs.
Yeah.
And he always says nothing ever happened, nothing ever existed. And yeah, it always creates this doubt in me because I still can't say that like the manifested world as I see it doesn't exist for me. It feels very much real.
Yeah.
I see that the person is an illusion, and I see that substratum from everything appears in consciousness, like the substratum is empty, there's nothing there, but somehow everything like, yeah, I know I'm not the body, but I still feel it, I see it exists, so can you say something?
It's a lot of results of a chaotic search, I would say. Yeah, there is a lot of understandings mixed with misunderstandings and all that, which is normal, which is very normal. So, I think to make it more simple, it's not simplest but simple. You see, whatever looks real will belong to this body and mind. It is real for a person which identifies with the body-mind. That will look like that, but for some reason you have to click or you have to see that then you describe the life of a person, means the manifestation, the creation. Now, from where do you come? From where do you come? And if you describe as a substratum and you said something, or even nothing ever happened is a description, but it's a direction to show you it's not in the happenings that you know and experience. It means that. Huh? So, what did I say? Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's being, in a way. So the substratum you speak about cannot be described, otherwise you make again something out of it. It's just, you are it. And you will not feel it, you will not experience it, because there is no person. There is nobody there. So one speaks of emptiness. But when you speak of emptiness, you are there to speak of emptiness. So you are it. And that cannot be caught by a concept. So make it just clear, I don't know how, that all the rest, which of course I myself will not say, oh, this tree is unreal. No, for my eyes, for my body, for my substance which is animated, everything is real. But somewhere, how, I don't know, I know that it is relatively real. It is like, it is in between the birth and the death of someone. It belongs to that creation. It doesn't mean that I am only that. I'm not only that. It is a spark which came, which rises there and dies there, disappears there. So from where? I come from where? And there is a help, really a help, or you are just struck by anything, which it can happen. Suddenly makes you see, or you ask this question, but from where means, who am I? You see, because then you go at the source of I. And there you cannot have an answer in the same way, otherwise the mind grasps it. You just be that. You are that. So, of course, Papaji, why he's known? It's because he I don't know, not wanted, but he spoke and he helped everyone to not to be so hooked at what the manifestation presents. So he has to say, here nothing ever happens, you see, but the mind will twist it in some concept, but actually it is not to be taken by the mind. Yeah? Okay. Yeah.
So after so long years at your feet, I just always repeat myself.
You are what?
I just always repeat myself,
Okay.
and it's boring, but what to do?
Once more.
Two things. The first thing what I understood, what I realized, so my search finished. It means for me that this I will never reach it. It means for me.
Okay. Yeah.
And this I, it's a full of baggage of suffering and pain.
Yeah.
So small happiness.
Yeah.
That is all the time. Somehow, and the other thing. At the beginning, you told me that this clinging to this embodied beauty, what is manifested there, will be smaller during the years, but it's just growing. So I'm totally attached to that.
Okay.
This is really my only hope. This kind of something between us, which
Okay.
I can't find alone. I try. It doesn't exist if I'm alone. And it's you give me something but it's somehow I find it just when I'm with you, but not alone. And that is the
Okay,
story.
I can understand, you see. At the same, it's a support. It is the only support which can remain. Okay? I understand that because that's why I was so much with my master and so hooked at him. But in a way, if you understand the mechanism, it doesn't matter. The only thing which matters is not to make an idolatry of that support. It's a support which brings you back always from where you are not even as I. Yes or no?
Yes, but I don't think that I make an idol from you.
Yeah, I just take my
Okay,
view
okay,
of things.
Okay.
So there is nothing wrong with the support. You see, some people take a mantra, some people they try to say, who am I? They are all supports. There is nothing wrong with that. But know that actually what you really are is always there. But your mind is agitated, so you need a support. But that support will not bind you. It always throws you from where there is not even an I and a you. Okay? And that can disappear. The support can disappear. It may not disappear. It doesn't matter, because that support always throws you from where you are, from where that support appears. What to say? What to say? Maybe when I die, you will see you don't need my support and you will be all right. Don't make, no. Don't make it a problem, I would say. Don't make it a problem. Don't worry about that.
And has it still a sense to make such a dramatic act that what I already did it before, but that I would like to leave front of you all this baggage?
But that is what the support helps you to do.
Okay,
But you will have to know also that it is an illusion to think that you have a luggage to throw. Okay?
But still, I would like to put there this virtual baggage.
Everybody feels in this body, mind and emotional heart that there is a luggage. Everybody. You know. That's why there is a kind of urgency to see, but what's going on? What is this life? Who am I? And then you see, okay, this manifestation is there till my last breath, but now I know what it is. I know what it is. And that makes the whole difference. Be at peace. You may experience so many things, but you are not only that one. Be at peace. Allow yourself. You allow yourself. Then I'm not there. Yes, please.
Hi, Ganga.
Hi.
I don't know if you remember, one time I shared, like, I experienced this oneness.
It's what with oneness?
Yeah, I experienced oneness in meditation, but this week in the meditation, I discovered you're right, or they are right. So it's not one, it's just not two. And I felt it takes energy to feel or think there is something reflecting something. And I felt it's kind of very energy saving to just be. Is that right?
it's right for you. I'm totally all right.
And I wonder, can you reach that kind of state or be when you're not just sit there and be absolutely quiet?
You don't need to experience that anymore, because you are. Whatever happens, whatever looks like. This is called freedom. It means freed to depend on some circumstances. But of course, I depend like anybody else on circumstances. But to have questioned the seeker, or this I which makes wake up all the world, this rising I, is enough to solve questions, you see, because you have seen, not with the eyes, but you have seen what is what. Once you realize you are, it's a gross example, but that you are a human, for example. Whatever you believe, you may forget, you may see and that, but in fact you never forget. It's a strange thing to say, but you are, you know that you are a human. It's just a gross example, but it's like that to try to explain why you have had to get all the time this experience. It is so radically a fact that it removes the whole. I don't know to explain. I don't go more there. That's why you see, you can even hear, it doesn't matter if you forget, you will have moments of forgetfulness when you are totally identified in this manifestation. Could you imagine this manifestation without forgetfulness? I mean, it is remembrance and forgetfulness. It's like that. So it doesn't matter when you forget. You see, it's not like you have to be aware of I am that, where nothing ever happens all the time. You will be put in a mental hospital, or you are taken for, as a, I don't know, an enlightened person, which is also totally cuckoo. So, that seeker is gone, that worry is gone, that preoccupation is gone. Now, all the preoccupations of the life may remain or not. Okay. I cannot say that it brings, the result of that brings that the life becomes a constant paradise. This, it's not my experience. But for some reason, I feel it's so much better not to be deluded. I don't know.
But what's your experience to just be in daily life?
I'm trying to tell you what is my experience. That's what I'm doing. You can always speak from different places. You speak as a human that I am in front of you. I can speak from where I don't exist. I can speak from a grandmother's place. It depends from where you speak. It depends what you want to hear. Whom do you shake? The seeker who found something? No, I didn't find anything. Just the disappearance of the seeker made everything disappear. You see? But I don't live like that. My life is totally ordinary or extraordinary, but it's a life. I will die in this body-mind. I don't know what to say. Yeah.
You say it doesn't matter if you forget.
No, it doesn't matter if you forget, because it is the law of this creation.
It brings up what Papaji used to say, to be always vigilant. It's like a contradiction.
No, it's not a contradiction. It's not a contradiction. I tell you, vigilance is what?
Attention.
Just to be.
Isn't it attention?
Just to be. Just to be. And when you know how precious it is, when you are, that wakes you up here and there. I call that natural vigilance. Now, when it's not yet natural, it's nice to say be vigilant, because you are in your mind, and then you can be, if you want to be at peace, at least remind yourself that it is not following a direction that the mind presents you. So you see, again, it can be taken in many levels, yeah? And everything has its purpose, perfect. Be vigilant sometimes if you like. It removes all other efforts, don't worry, even if you need a tremendous effort. And be vigilant in a natural way, because it is anyway the nature of things. It's like the support. Have a support when you need, nothing wrong. Be without support because it's your nature, nothing wrong. What to say? When Papaji says to be vigilant, he doesn't say be vigilant that you are in a correct state. There is no correct state. There is no a state more real than another. That's why you see in terms of time, it will always be a peep, because you know yourself, it's your experience that, let's say you have a glimpse. At once the mind says, oh, I have a glimpse. Oh, that's it. You see, and then it's taken by the mind. So it will always be just a glimpse, but it is enough to remove the hook of beliefs.
Some say that when they wake up, the mind is no more.
There's no more what?
Mind.
As the only reality, they mean. If they mean something else I don't understand, I'm not there and I don't want to go there. You see, this is the beauty of text, written things, or even when you speak, but it is also the total danger, because you make a concept of it. If you don't understand, for example, you hear that alive, and then if you are not, let's say, taken by that, your mind wanders, you have to ask. Then maybe it didn't mean what you understood, but it meant what I just told you. You see? Yeah. It's like, the traditions, you need something alive to shake even what was told in a pristine way. Even Papaji, he said amazing sentences, but sometimes you can even take his word consciousness or whatnot, or nothing ever happened, in the mind. You see, so it has to be again retranslated in a live way, so that it doesn't become a concept. That's why you cannot repeat even what the precious pearls your master said. Maybe you will say the same words. Maybe you will not say the same word. It's just so that it's alive. Because a dead food is not good.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, maybe it was not like this, but when I was with Papaji, I never heard him telling to me when we were drinking tea or what, that nothing ever happens. But you know what I heard? It was just to tell you, it is a wonderful title of an inspiring book which doesn't always show the world. For example, we were just crossing, both of us by foot, the market in Lucknow, busy, smelling, busy, noisy, whatever. We didn't speak, and suddenly tells, not to me, it was, he had to tell loud, it was so strong probably, and I was there to hear, it's not even emptiness. What a great teaching! So spontaneous, so out of the blue, so it blows your mind. It doesn't mean that when in the apparent world it will fit, but it's an inspiration to blow your concepts. Yeah. Meanwhile, we drink tea and it's warm and tasty. Yeah. You cannot be possibly a human being living all those words. They are just out of a nowhere inspiration. We don't know from where they come from, but it's from where we are. I am without I and you. What to say? He never told me it's silence. He was silent. He didn't tell how it was, never. He was just there and that was it.
You mean he didn't talk about his own experience?
Sorry?
Do you mean he didn't talk about his own experience?
Not at all. Not at all. But it was more obvious than if he was telling anything. Yeah. But whatever he was telling is to remove concepts, that's sure. That's sure. Uncompromisingly. Just be struck that if you utter anything, it means it's based by its opposite. You see, if you speak of emptiness, it's because you compare with the experience you have of fullness. You speak of silence, it's because you compare of your past experience of noise and all that. All that is mind. All that is mind. And don't search for something else, because you are already to be able to see that. That's what you are. That's what it's pointed to. Be struck by that. It's amazing. It's amazing. Tell me anything you can utter which is not based on its opposite. Anything. Duality, huh? Duality. Yeah. And duality will never be non-duality. Never. It's non-duality when you don't have the concept of separation, of difference. Yeah.
Hello, Ganga. What you just said shocked me.
Oh, nice.
No, I'm forgetting it, but it was something like a tension between separation and duality. For me, separation was about the creation, about a pseudo-I, separated from the rest of the world. When duality or contrast is still like, well, this tree is apparently differentiated from this donkey, this tree, whatever, you know. So I can see difference, doesn't mean there is an I feeling separated or not, if you see what I mean. I mean, clear enough.
Why should I know what you mean?
Probably because it's easier to which would mean there is still an experience of distinction. This is distinct.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't confuse myself with a cup of tea. I mean,
Of course,
what?
otherwise you would not drink it.
No, yeah, right.
And the separation thing would be there is an I, and this is probably the main thing. The distinction will still occur in this
Yeah.
manifestation.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Good.
I can rest in peace now.
Oh, good. Some vibrations. Yeah.
I really like what you said, that the masters and what they say, the words, are just indication, inspiration. And for me it's like, isn't it actually against the teaching of them to be free, to have total freedom, to make like a guru such a thing and to be attached to it?
I think to them, not understand. Okay, so that it is against them.
I think it's against their teaching, no? When they teach you to be totally free.
May I ask you, what do you mean? First of all, it's not an obligation to be totally free, and you have to understand what is meant by freedom. And in '68 it was also freedom, but it was freedom to have more sex and more enjoyments and more whatever. Here, this freedom, you cannot catch what it means. It indicates what? That's amazing. What does it indicate after all? And then you get, of course it cannot be caught, because I am it. So that's why I don't understand what you mean.
May I?
Yeah,
I
sure.
think she was saying that to follow a guru and identify with a guru is opposite to this
Okay.
freedom.
Thank you, yeah. You know, if you don't follow a guru, you follow anyway something else. We are followers, still we are free to be follower. What to say? And a guru means a teacher, but a teacher who makes you free from beliefs. That's why there is this special word guru. If it is a guru who teaches you to believe in something, it's not a guru, it's a teacher. Not of chemistry, but of some philosophy or vision, spiritual vision. A guru is very particular. It's just to say to free you from concepts. So wonderful. And as long you don't take your freedom or your natural whatever now, you follow some guideline, or you follow your mind, or you follow your mind telling don't follow the mind, and so on. I mean, this is the journeys of everybody. Hmm? Examples are always limited, but there is still a nice example of when you look at the ocean and its waves, you are one. I am distracted by the waves, yeah. But if you realize, oh, actually I am the ocean, I am the water, so I can still. It's limited, the example, but a wave is water also, isn't it? Now, you can still be distracted by waves and all, but when you are no more occupied with your mind, you are just the ocean as you have always have been. It's a bit like that, you know. It's not that there is a natural, it's not even vigilance, or it is vigilance, but the word, it could be also a natural rest because there is nowhere else to rest. Once you know that you are the ocean, you will not forget, even if you are distracted. When it's over, where are you? Ocean. You see, it's like that. So the time you have been distracted doesn't count actually, once you are the ocean, as you always have been. It's just a phenomena. It's an example. Anyway, because as a wave, imagine trying to be quiet and all that, oh la la. Tremendous useless efforts. Yeah. And a wave has to serve another wave because it's bigger than you. Oh my God, it's complicated. It's terrible. No, just. Just don't make concepts. That's all. And dare to be without a concept. What can I say? Just now. Who cares if you are small, big, beautiful, loud? Oh, who cares? Who cares? Just now. Who cares if you know what it is or not? Who cares? don't go in your mind, just for now, just like that, boom. And it is just like that, because the mind is very quick. It has its extraordinary energy to grasp quickly what's, whatever. So, up, gone, doesn't matter. It was there, it is there. It belongs to the body, to the senses, not more. That noise. So, something else, something not else, something nothing. Yes.
I want to ask, are you afraid of death?
You just speak a bit louder, please.
Are you afraid of death?
I will see.
Because for me...
I will see. I don't care. No, I don't care. Even if I am afraid, it doesn't mean anything. There is a basic, maybe normal fear when you don't breathe, you want to breathe, and so on. I don't care. No, I say that now, but then I don't know.
Because for me, that's the ultimate test. For me, it's like...
You will see. Why to know in advance? You cannot know. You will be taken by surprise anyway, so. Care about now.
Still, it might help to know it's just an experience. This I doesn't exist when that moment comes.
It's in the future, it's not your fact now. Solve the things which are now. Are you born? All the answers will be correct but limited. Yes, I am born, you mean this body, mind, etc. Yes, I'm not born, you made the background of it, etc. All is limited. Know that, once for all. Yeah.
I would like to ask you
Yeah.
what you were speaking about, speaking from where you come from as a mother, as a grandma, or as nothingness. And it
Yeah.
seems to me that you have a kind of mobility, that you can easily change the levels.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, what does it do to your body if you are
What is it to?
what does it do to your body
Ah, my body.
when you are being what you really are?
I don't see it, I don't know. I don't care about what I feel then. I'm freed from it.
Yeah, like for me, it's I can really see a difference. Whatever I'm being, if I'm being my personal self, I feel some kind of contraction inside of my body too. And when I start to relax into,
So it's not relaxation, it's contraction.
yeah, and yeah,
Okay.
yeah, when I'm
And,
fully relaxed in
Yeah,
what
but
I
then you
am.
are relaxed. It's a state, you see. A nice state, I agree too. I don't know that state, but everybody knows I am a bit. But it's a good state. But you see, as I saw, it's so precious for me to see that your happiness or your peace or your whatever beautiful state, not to depend on a state. It's so precious, you know. Even if the state is good, you appreciate, of course, you can enjoy, but not to depend on that to be well. It's very precious. I try to indicate that. And there, the body and the mind and the emotional heart are not concerned. Yeah? Don't ask me where and all. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
But I have a sense when you do not speak, or what happens in between when you speak and then not, and I have the sense that you are very relaxed in what you are, so you do not need to look for anything or whatever. That's a state of relaxation, no?
I don't need to analyze myself. I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
I feel rather myself eventually more very tense and fiery. If you ask me. Except when I laugh. It doesn't matter, you know, everybody feels differently. It doesn't matter how you feel. It's good to feel good, of course. But I don't speak about that, feeling well. I really don't speak about that. Maybe I went cuckoo, you know, but then what? I am so cuckoo that I don't care anymore. Anything else you want to tell? No? No corner today? Yes? I don't see you, Besa.
When you said before that, when you said before that, Papaji said that it's not even emptiness.
Yeah.
Somehow I love it, and there are moments where I could see it's nothing, it's not even emptiness.
Yeah.
But it's a moment in time, and it goes. And the way my mind is wired is that I doubt that it even was. It's no more, so the search keeps going. I doubt time and...
So don't go so long there. You go too much in your mind. The mind appeared, okay, it will be like this. But why do you follow it? Why suddenly? You say it's not even emptiness. You loved it. And suddenly when the mind doubts and all, you love it as much as what was just before. Why? It's just the mind, he will comment something, it doesn't even go there. It doesn't even go there. So imagine his imagination.
You know when they say what is unreal appears and disappears.
What is unreal appears and disappears.
And the real doesn't
Appear.
appear and disappear.
Yeah, it doesn't appear also, yeah. That's why it doesn't disappear. I like it. Okay. All the rest will come is in your mind. Just. You're right. I can be at peace, it's true. But I don't think it's in the body. Anyway. So, let's go back to the manifestation. Nothing wrong with it. Just know that you have no obligation to be all the time in it. Thank you very much.